So for today's class, we are going to be going over all of the awesome resources you have available to you on our website. So right now I am at scottleroymarketing.com. And if you scroll down, we're mostly going to be working in this Qlw Resources tab here. So when you first start working with Scott Leroy Marketing, what you're probably going to do first is fill out one of our questionnaires. This is typically sent to you by your office, or sometimes it comes directly from us in an email. Sometimes your office has you fill out a paper one, but that's usually the first step to get going with our company. You can also access our questionnaires on our website. So I'm going to go toward the top and highlight Qlw Resources. And then we will highlight Questionnaires. And then I'm going to click on Questionnaires. This will bring you into a login page. So this is not your All right, so you will be brought to a login page to access anything on our website. This isn't looking for your MyKW password. You actually have a unique password for your Market Center. Probably 99% of you, it's just your Market Center number. You can find this at the top of your MyKW screen. At the top right, when you log in, it actually says the office name and number. But if you have trouble finding this or you don't know this information, reach out to your office or reach out to us and we can help figure that out for you. But you'll type in your Market Center number or password here and then hit login. And then that's going to redirect us to our questionnaires. So we do have a few different questionnaires for you to choose from. We have a normal setup questionnaire. This is probably what most of you will be filling out, and we'll take a closer look at that. We have a short form setup, basically just the essentials to get your account set up. We have a transfer agent questionnaire for agents who are moving from one Keller Williams office to another. We have an expansion questionnaire, which is for agents who will be a part of 2 different Qlw Market Centers. A capper questionnaire for cappers and luxury agents, a team questionnaire for teams moving to Keller Williams, a returning agent questionnaire, maybe you left KW for a while and you're coming back. This would be the perfect questionnaire for you so we can reactivate your account. An admin questionnaire, if you have an admin that's going to be working for you and they have a KW account, we can actually set that up for them. Admin to agent, maybe you were an admin and you're now licensed. We can go through and fill in anything you may have been missing from before. Staff questionnaire if you are on office staff, a hidden questionnaire for agents who are moving to KW but not ready to go live just yet, and then existing agents. If you're an agent who's been with Keller Williams for a while and then maybe your office just started working with us, if you fill this out, we can basically just go through and update your account, make sure that everything is complete. But so you guys can see and get a better idea of what these questionnaires actually are, I'm going to click on this first link here for Setup Questionnaire. All right, and if we scroll down, it's a couple notes. It says, please note we will complete your questionnaire in about 1 to 2 business days. Our team is usually pretty quick. It's usually about 1 business day, but we usually say about 1 to 2. After you hit submit on this questionnaire, please make sure that you are taken to a thank you page, and then you will also receive a setup complete email. And then this video here will walk you through the process of filling out your questionnaire, but it's pretty straightforward. Just go through and answer this as best as you can. Please note that we don't have a save feature on this questionnaire, so if you are filling this out, please make sure that you have enough time to finish it, because if you leave and come back, it is possible that you will lose your work. but it shouldn't take you too long to go through and fill out this information. So basically we just ask for things like what is your first name, what is your last name. You'll see some of these questions are required. And I'm just going to scroll through pretty quick. You'll see we ask for your market center address, your phone number. There are questions on here like asking for your social media links. If you don't have this information, you can always send this to us later and we can update your account then. Things like designation, specialties, bio, none of this is required. If you do have it, that's great, but like I said, you can always add this in later. Some of the required questions, we ask for 3 choices of what you would like your KW email address to be, as well as your KW website address. We ask for 3 for people like me who have a common name, Bailey Smith. Bailey at kww.com is probably taken, so we do ask that you give us 3 options in case your first options are not available. And then down at the bottom, we do have some spots to upload your headshot and your logo. These do have to be under 10 megabytes. If you have files that are larger than this, you can go ahead and just email those over to us separately. We can get those to our setup team. And then you will hit the send button. So like I said, you will want to make sure that you're taken to a thank you page. Just to make sure that it came through. If you're unsure, if you don't see that thank you page right away, it may take a couple minutes to send, especially if you do have attachments. But if you're not sure that it came through, feel free to shoot us an email and we'd be happy to confirm that for you. And then after this comes to us, it usually takes our team about 1 to 2 business days, and then you'll get this awesome setup complete email from us. It'll have all of your logins, passwords, basically all the information you need to get started with KW. We'll have links for training. It's a really detailed, awesome email. So this is your first step when working with Scott Leroy Marketing, just so we can go through and make sure that all the platforms are properly set up for you. All right, we're going to go back up to the top and highlight Qlw Resources, and then Questionnaires, and then Questionnaire Queue. We'll go ahead and click on that. So if you filled out our questionnaire and you're wondering where you are in the process, or maybe you are an office staff member and you want to track your agents, you can come here to the questionnaire queue. Make sure that you're in this first column. Like we said, about 2 business days for completion. You can see everybody there. You can also see maybe you've submitted your questionnaire, you haven't heard anything. You might be in this missing logins column. We do reach out to you and your office to try and get that login information recovered, but if you're in this column and you haven't heard from us, please reach out to us so we can try and get that figured out as soon as possible. But that's where you can check to see where you are in our queue. I'm going to go ahead and hit the back button, and then I'm going to check out some of these questions. Are you guys doing the marketing for agents once we provide? We don't necessarily. I guess this person can't hear me. Oh, cool. We don't necessarily do the marketing depending on what you're asking for. We can assist with it, and I'm going to point out some of the extra things that we can do on our support page. We do offer free items like setting up campaigns for you, updating your website, things like that. But and then we do also offer additional marketing packages, but those are paid. So I would just kind of hang tight while I explain all of that, and then you'll get a better idea of what we can do. Okay, cool. This person's in. All right. So we're going to keep chugging along. We're going to go highlight Qlw Resources at the top again. And then this next link here is to view our live webinar. So if you guys are watching this right now, this is another place you can go to go ahead and watch the class live. You can also just go to slmwebinar.com, and that'll bring you to the same location to sign in and watch the class. All right, so we're just going to hop down to training. highlight training, and then from this little pop-out, we're going to click Training Calendar. All right, so at Qlw Marketing, we offer a lot of training on all of these platforms that you have access to. To watch any of our classes, you don't have to sign up ahead of time. You just have to go to slmwebinar.com at the time of the class you'd like to watch. And we do also record all of our classes, so if you missed a class or you just want to go back and review, you can find all of them at slmtraining.com, which just redirects to our YouTube page. Also, youtube.com/ScottLeroy Marketing will take you there as well. But if you scroll down, you can see all of our classes. Please note, these are the times of our classes. So make sure you're looking at the right time zone. And then if you scroll down, you can see the dates. So of course, this little number here on the left would be the date, and then the classes that we teach. So we teach on everything from command to, we have a command overview, a MyKW overview. Those are taught by Scott on Tuesday. We go over the new IDX sites on Wednesdays. Those are taught by Brittany. We have a 101 class, and then we just taught a 201 class this week for a more advanced editing of your KW IDX site. So that's going to be on the calendar now. Leah goes over some of our classes like DocuSign and the Smart Plans and our listings and landing pages. And then, of course, I teach our classes on marketing and database management. So you can scroll through and see the different classes and when we are holding those. And then down at the very bottom, there's an overview of all of our classes so you can learn more about what exactly we're going to be going over. So lots and lots of opportunities for training. We definitely recommend checking out our training. The classes I would recommend to start with would be that MyKW Overview. This just goes over the whole MyKW platform. And then we also have our command overview. Like I said, these are taught by Scott. And it's just a quick, not quick, it's an hour, but it goes through everything you need to know about MyKW and command. And then these other classes kind of break it down a little bit more, a little more advanced, a little more detailed, so we can go into those specific subjects. And I do want to show you the classes that are recorded. So if you go to slmtraining.com, this brings you to, this kind of just breaks down each class by category. So you can see MyKW Academy, KW Command. So if you are looking to review or find a class that you missed or were not able to watch, you can come here. And let's say I just want to learn more about command. I can come to this link, which is just slmtraining.com. Also here at Qlw Resources and then previous training classes, if you just click on that, that'll bring you to this page as well. But slmtraining.com will bring you here. And let's say you wanted to just learn about command in general. We can go to KW Command and then click on this link here for KW Command Training. I'll open this in a new tab. And you can see it redirects to YouTube. And this is just a playlist of all of our command classes. So you can see it has all of our most recent classes here. We also have tip videos. We send out weekly tips to your office. You can see all of our KW Command tips here. Most of these are pretty short. You can see our KW Command overview, our app overview class, database management, so you can go through and find all of our classes here. I also recommend checking out our YouTube page. It's just youtube.com/ScottLeroy Marketing. That'll bring you here. This is an awesome resource as well. So basically you can come to this page and use this search feature to also find anything KW related. So we have tons and tons of videos. So if you're working on anything within MyKW, Command, DocuSign, Loop, whatever it is, we most likely have a video on it and have training for that. So if you were looking to import your contacts and you're having some trouble with that, you could come to our YouTube page, search import contacts, and it's going to pull up all of our videos on importing contacts. And of course you could break this down even more and say import contacts command, e-edge, dot loop, what have you, and we most likely have a video on it. And if we don't have a video on something you're working on, definitely let us know, because we are always looking for new ideas for those tip videos and training videos. So an awesome resource for you guys. I'm going to go back to our website. We highlight Qlw Resources and then training. That was our previous training classes page. But from Qlw Resources and then training, I'm now going to click on 30-day challenge. All right, so after you have filled out your questionnaire, we actually had a lot of agents coming to us and asking what they should do next. So to help out with that, we have created these free 30-day challenges. And they're basically designed to help you utilize your MyQlw tools to the fullest. You can see we have a MyQlw/SLM challenge, a command challenge, database, blogging, and SEO. Looks like we have a social one coming soon as well. But so you can get a better idea of what this is, I'm going to click on the first one here for MyQlw SLM. All right, so if you scroll down, you can see all the steps here. I like to pull up the printable version, it's a little easier to read. So I'm going to click on this link, click here for the printable version. And you can see this gives us a nice flyer for our 30-day challenge. So this is a PDF. You can actually download this and print it out if you'd like, or save it to your computer, your phone, or your tablet. But basically, these are just recommendations of what we think you should do and what we've seen other agents do in the first 30 days after your setup is complete by Qlw Marketing. So it has things like reply to your setup complete email with any requested info, like sometimes we say, please send us your headshot or your bio. Check out our training, send us your contacts so we can import those into Command for you. You can purchase a custom domain. Of course, these are all recommendations. None of this is required. You don't have to go in and spend money if you don't want to. But on day 5, we recommend, hey, purchase a domain, and then we can attach it to your website for you, things like that. So again, this is just a guideline. You don't have to follow this super strictly or do every single item, but these are things that we recommend and things we've seen other agents do. So you can check these out and utilize these 30-day challenges. I'm just going to hit the back button, go back to our page, and I'll hit back again. All right, so yeah, that was just the general one, but we do have ones tailored toward Command, your database, blogging, and SEO. So these are really going to help you get your marketing off the ground. All right, Qlw Resources again at the top, we'll highlight that. And then highlight training. And then I'm going to click My Qlw Cheat Sheet. All right, so we have created this awesome My Qlw cheat sheet for you guys. It's basically like an owner's manual for your car. And if you scroll down, you can see the document here. It is pretty long. It's 113 pages, but it has absolutely everything about Qlw and Command in it. So if you scroll down, you can see there's a table of contents. And basically you can go through, find whatever topic you're looking for or what you're working on in this guide, and then read more about how you can utilize it. So just another great resource. You can also download this if you want. You can click this link here and it'll give you the PDF file, which you can save to your computer, your tablet, or print out if you'd like. I'm going to highlight Qlw Resources again, and I think we're all good on the training tab. So now we're going to click Support. All right, so these are those free services that I mentioned a little bit earlier in class. In addition to doing your setup and helping you with training, we also offer a lot of free support services. So these are totally covered by your office. So if you need something like updated on your account or certain things set up on your website, rather than emailing us, come to our support page because we most likely have a form for it. So if you scroll down, you can see the different services that we offer. We can set up your command profile. So if you're an agent who's been with KW for a while and you already have like MyKW, eEdge, all of that set up, and you just need command and your command website, you can fill out this form here. We can set up top producer, PySync. If you scroll down, we have some more miscellaneous services like creating a QR code for you, updating your bio, updating your phone number. We can also set up eEdge campaigns for you and smart plans. We keep scrolling, we can see some additional Google services. Maybe you want to forward your KW email, set up your KW calendar. We can link your Gmail to your office calendar. Some website services if you have a custom domain that you've purchased. I believe the cheat sheet is pretty up to date. I don't know the exact date that it was updated, but it has command in there. So it is pretty recent, but I apologize, I don't know the exact date that it was updated. Some website services, so if you want us to set up Google Analytics or add a mortgage calculator, add testimonials to your website, things like that, we can actually do that here. And then if you're part of any offices that require certain compliance documents that need to be on your websites and on your email signatures, you can fill out these forms. We do set that up for you when we do your initial setup, but if you need those added, you can check out these as well. But these are awesome. These are our free forms. If you just did a setup with us, there are certain things on here that you might not need. So like if we just did your setup, you don't need us to go in and set up like Twilio and change your email, change your name, because likely that is already complete. But I'll just go ahead, let me pick one for you guys. So let's say you want to set up something like Google Analytics. You come here, find whatever form you need for whatever item, click on that, and then these forms are pretty straightforward. We do say about 1 to 2 business days for any of our support requests, and then there's a video here that'll walk you through setting up the form. Basically, we just ask for your name, your email, your username for MyKW, and your password, your Google Analytics email, password for that account, and then to prove you're not a robot, no. So do you mean like this form specifically or any of the support forms? I guess both answers are no. If you have, well, I guess if you're on a team, you're probably only using the team website. So it's not that only the team leader can fill it out, but if you guys are really focusing on only having one website, then yes, the Rainmaker would fill this out for their account. No problem, yeah. Yeah, and then there's always like a fun question at the bottom of these just to make sure you're a real human being. You can hit submit, hit send, that'll come over directly to us, and then in about 1 to 2 business days, we will reply and have that completed for you. Awesome. So I'm just gonna hit back. So yeah, definitely take advantage of these free support items. Like I said, if you have something you're looking for that you need done for MyKW, check out this page first because we most likely have a form for it, and that's just the easiest way for us to collect your information and complete those things for you. scottleroymarketing.com/support will bring you here as well. We're going to highlight Qlw Resources. I'm just going to kind of gloss over KW leadership support. We do offer support for leadership as well. We do have similar forms like this, but tailored specifically for leadership, things for like your office website. We can also do offboarding. So we have an offboarding form. So if you are an agent that's leaving Keller Williams or you have agents that are leaving, we can actually offboard them if you fill out the form on our site. We have a 30-day launch, basically like a 30-day challenge for the offices, things you can do in your first 30 days after you've signed up with Scott Leroy Marketing, things like that. So if you are in leadership, definitely check out this leadership tab, and then if you have further questions, reach out to us and we'd be happy to assist. All right, the last thing we're going to click on under Qlw Resources is templates. So I'm not going to click on this little pop-out. I'm actually just going to click on templates directly. ScottLeroyMarketing.com/templates will bring you here as well. So you have a lot of awesome templates through eEdge and Command, but we decided to offer some as well. The main thing that people utilize from our templates would be the email signatures. So if you scroll down, this video up here is really important. So this video walks you through the process of creating an email signature. And basically, if you're going to use any one of our templates, I recommend watching this video first because it'll walk you through the process. To use our templates, you do have to be signed into a Gmail account, so you can use your qw.com email or just any other Gmail that you may have. But our templates are through Google Slides and Google Drive, so you would need to be signed into a Gmail. But I'll show you guys how we can do that. But definitely check out this video here. But if you scroll down, you can see all of our templates that we have available. So we have different flyers, calendars, Facebook pieces, letterhead, things like that. So you can scroll through and see some of our templates, but like I said, the main thing people utilize here would be our email signatures. So you can click, come here, find whatever template you're looking for, and then I'm going to actually just click on email signatures so I can show you guys a little bit about that. So you can see it popped us over into Google Drive. And in our email signatures, we have 4 different folders: modern, normal, vertical, and widescreen. Just going to click on normal, and you can see we have a ton of different templates. So each folder has a lot in them. And you can find a signature that you like and double click on that. And that's going to bring us into the piece so we can start editing. So you can see in this piece, I can click on things, but nothing is actually moving. I can't make any changes, and it says view only. So what you'll not want to do is click on this and request edit access. Unfortunately, we can't give you access to our master files. What you'll do instead, and in this video on our templates page, I just want to point out again, this goes over this a lot slower. It'll actually show you how to attach it to your Gmail. I'm just going to do a quick overview today so you guys can get a general idea about it. But what you'll do is once you're in the template, is you're going to click File, and then Make a Copy. And then on some of these, they might have multiple slides. One of them was a message that said if there are social media links on here, they're not actually going to be clickable. This is just a flat image file, so if you had links on here and like individual, like a icon for Facebook and Twitter, those are not going to be clickable. But if you had some of these, yeah, and I'm going to show you how you can edit this too. So what you'll do is you'll click File and then Make a Copy, and then I'm just going to do the selected slide because I really only need this slide added over, but like I said, some of them will have multiple slides. I'm just going to do Selected Slides, hit OK, and then this is going to open up a new window, and now I will actually be able to edit this. All right, so editing these signatures is pretty easy. We're in Google Slides, which is basically a Google version of PowerPoint. So I can go in here, and you're basically just clicking and editing. So I clicked on this text. Just going to go ahead and highlight that. type in my email. I'm going to make that font a little smaller. Change out the website, make that smaller as well. And then if I wanted to, I can of course highlight all of this. We have different font choices. That doesn't, I just don't like how that looks. I'll just pick something simple. You can change out the fonts and just kind of tweak this which way you'd like. You can move things around. It's really simple to edit these. I guess I should change the name. And then somebody asked about changing a logo. I don't know if I have another logo saved on my computer, but what you can do is say you want to swap this out, or maybe I'll move this one down here, make it smaller. Because I think KW, you'll want to check with your office, maybe your broker or your board to make sure that your signature is compliant. But let's say you wanted to add your own logo. You could go up to Insert, click on Insert at the top, and then Image. And then I'm just going to click Upload from Computer, but if you have photos in Drive or you wanted to search the web, you could do that. I'm just going to click Upload from Computer, and let's see if I have like an office logo in here. This might not be the best example, but this is a logo. Yeah, this will work. So I added in a custom logo, and then you do have access to all the logos you need on qwconnect.com. There's actually a section, I think it's like under Resources and then Marketing. There's a logo and graphics page where you can get the custom logos for your office in different colors, or just all the generic KW logos in different colors. So that's an easy way to add a logo. If I wanted to switch out this headshot, I can just click on that, and I'm going to right click. And then I'll go down to the bottom and click Replace Image. And same sort of thing, I'm going to select my headshot from my computer. There we go. And there's my signature. And I'm just going to take out this one because I don't really need it, and I'll move this down here. There we go. And then there's these elements in the back. Yeah, so all of this can be changed. You can delete this if you want. Put something else there. I'm going to hit back. I do want that there. And then I think what we can do is we can change this, change the color if we wanted to. Let's make it purple. There we go. So you can play around with this. Usually I just make these look kind of funky in class. Yeah, of course. This is being recorded right now. And then this video I would say watch this one on you can go back and of course watch my class, but this video here on the templates page goes through this a lot slower and a lot more detailed. I'm just doing a quick overview for today's class. So great question about adding links to these signatures. So we don't have, this is just going to be a flat image signature. So to add signatures and different clickable, links, to add different links, clickable buttons, things like that, that's an HTML optimized signature. So that is definitely more complicated, more custom. That's just not something that we can offer. But we do offer them on our agent store, but that would be something you'd have to pay for. So let me keep chugging along, and I'll kind of explain that a little bit better. But once you have this all saved, you would actually be able to link this in your email signature to one website. So let's say I have scottleroymarketing.com on my signature. Once I add this into Gmail, I can actually link just the whole image. So if somebody was got an email from me, they could click on this whole thing and it would take them to whatever website I hyperlink it to. I'm not sure if this goes over hyperlinking in that video, but if you have any trouble when you're attaching your signature, or you have questions about linking, linking the signature or adding in links down below, things like that, shoot us an email and we'd be happy to assist with that. But this signature looks good, so let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to go over to File, and then Download. So what we're going to do this a little different. You can download this as a JPEG or a PNG, but it does kind of diminish the quality. So what we do and recommend is actually saving this as a PDF. So I went File, Download, and then PDF. This is going to allow me to save this as a PDF on my computer. But you cannot upload a PDF to your email signatures. It actually does have to be a JPEG or a PNG. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open up a new tab, and we're going to go to a website called pdf2jpg.net. So PDF, the number 2, jpg.net. And this website, I know it looks kind of sketchy, but it's free and we use it all the time. So basically, this is just going to convert our PDF to a JPEG. So I'm going to scroll down, look for this blue button here that says Choose a PDF. I'm going to click on that and then select my PDF from my computer. This is my signature PDF that I just saved. Over here under JPEG quality, we want to change this to excellent. And then we will click Convert PDF to JPEG. And that works super quickly. We have some links here. It says view or download. I'm just going to download that. And now, this is going to give us a higher quality image that we can then go into our email settings and attach. So I'm not going to go over adding in the email signature today. And I know it looks kind of fuzzy still, but it's not going to be that. Oh, who's this? I guess I had somebody's headshot pulled up. Of course, this is probably going to be a lot smaller in your email, but you can see that looks pretty good. So now you can go in, take this JPEG file, and attach it into your email signature section in your email settings. So like I said, if you have any trouble when you're creating these or attaching, please feel free to reach out to us and we'd be happy to help. This video here is going to go over this a little bit slower, more detailed, but we, of course, are happy to help if you have any trouble with this. So those are our templates. We're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to go over to our store. So if you go up to the top, we're just going to click on this link here for store. So since somebody did ask about those HTML signatures, we do actually offer those through a website called agentstore.com. We've branded with a design company to offer just a few products for you guys. Once you're at agentstore.com, you can actually select your market center from this drop-down list. And we'll have items tailored toward your office. So if you go over and highlight products, we offer different business cards, and I'll just kind of pop through these real quick. You can see different business card templates here. Name tags, greeting cards, signs, and then here is where you can find those custom email signatures. They're $99, but these ones, it's going to be custom designed, and then the links on this will actually work. So if you are somebody who's looking for a little bit more of a custom email signature, you can see these are beautiful. They can actually create that for you, add it into your email, and then people would actually be able to click on these things. So of course you don't have to utilize any of this. You don't have to buy business cards from this site, but we just wanted to have more items available for you. I'm going to hit back a few times and just go back to our website, scottleroymarketing.com. And then the last thing I want to touch on today before we wrap up, we're going to go up to the top and highlight services and then click on pricing. So we do also offer additional paid services on top of all the free stuff that's covered by your office. So if you come to this page under pricing, you can see more about some of those extra packages that we offer. So we offer things like database management, social media management starting at $25 a month, SEO, increasing your online exposure, and then this is packages for the offices. So if you're somebody who's looking for maybe some more custom work, help with your Facebook page, database management, things like that, I recommend checking out our pricing page first, and then shoot us an email and we'll connect you directly with Scott, and he can talk to you more about the different packages and what we offer and what kind of availability we do have. So if you are looking for some extra stuff, check out this page first. And that is actually about it for today. So thank you guys. I know we went over quite a bit. So so if you, I am not sure, it probably just clicked on a weird link. If you go over to Qlw Resources and then templates, probably what you did was you went Qlw Resources, templates, and then clicked on Agent Store. If you just go Qlw Resources and click on templates, click on this button right here, it'll take you directly into this page with the templates, and then you can click on email signatures. I'm just going to pull up our contact information for you guys. We are only available via email at this time, but feel free. We answer our emails super quick. If you've emailed us before, we usually get back to you within a couple minutes. So if you need any additional help or you have any questions about anything, please feel free to shoot us an email. We are here 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. And we're always happy to help. But that is actually about it for today. So thank you guys again for sticking around on a Friday. I hope everyone is staying healthy and safe. And if you need anything else, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend.